Okay, John, so let's have a look at how this works. It's relatively simple. I was surprised how easy it is. Here's a spreadsheet, and I'm going to do something else with this spreadsheet in a bit and just see if it works. But you can see as you can see in here, I've got some titles. Let's just make it look pretty, like so. That's not important. So I've got name, address, postcode. That's important because UK postcodes are very geographical and they work really well. And then I've got some notes in here. I've used my level of humor. So you need to save this file and close it. There's no point being in it. You won't be able to do that. So let's go and open up Google Maps. So here's Google Maps. Now, as you can see, I'm signed into Gmail, and you do need a Gmail account. If you're not signed into Gmail, this will not work. So if I go in here, you can see that I've got things in here like my places, or it says your places, but they're mine. This is the thing that tracks where I've been, all that kind of stuff, which I don't have to do. I can get all that cleared. So if I go to your places and I go to maps, you can see I've got a whole bunch of them. So things like our trip to France, all sorts of rubbish in here. But if I want to, I can create a new map in here. So when you create a new map, you get a new tab, and I will go and name this. So we'll call this my signage contacts, like so. Nice description for everybody else. And now I can import data. So all I need to do is select the file that I want to import, which is called Postcodes. And now it's going to say, right, these are the columns I've found, the headings. So which do you want to do the geographical place marks? So we'll go for postcode. And which column do you want to use as the title? Well, I'm going to go for name, and that could be company name in your case. So if I go finish, there's 4 in there. So there's Alan, Angie, Jeff, Ellie, me, and there's Ellie's address. So if we click on, you can see them all listed in here, all nice and easy. Okay, and if I click on Ellie, there we go. We can see her address, her postcode, and no expense spared as long as Uncle Ian pays for it and puts it up. Great. So that's quite good. I like it. So let's go back to our maps in here. I wonder if I can oh, this probably is the one I've just created. Let's just, oh no, okay. Is that the one I've just created? Nope, that's a rubbish one, so we'll get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that again. Okay, so let's get rid of this, and we're going to make a new one. But this time I'm going to put in some extra information. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a URL, a website URL. So let's see if that will work. Bear with me 1 second while I go and get an appropriate URL. So let's go and get the spreadsheet. Here it is. And we'll insert a column in here, and we'll put in here website. So I'm going to go and get my SmugMug website. So we'll copy that and we'll paste that into there. Let's hope that works. And just for fun, let's put Jeff's in as let's put his in as bear with me a second. Let's get the full address for the BBC website just for fun, just to see if this works. Cool. So again, I'll save that and close it. We'll go back to our map in here. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? So let's go back to my maps. What am I looking? My places. There we are. Your places. Maps. And I'll create another one in here. So we'll create a new map. give it a decent name. You don't want untitled. It's not a good name. Okay, signage map. And we'll import that data again. So you can see you can import lots of different stuff in here. So you can bring in KML files, GPX or GPS files, and so on. So there's a lot of stuff you can import into here. So again, the postcode is what I want to bring in. The name is what I want, and that should now bring everything in. And let's see if that brings in anything interesting. So if I click on me, yes, look at that, straight in. So that's going straight into my photo website. Let's go into Jeff. There's Jeff, BBC. So you can see in here, John, how easy it is to do. It really is simple. So I know for a fact you can put in photographs and stuff. So I'm pretty sure you probably could have anything that was within a spreadsheet within your Google Map, but you do need a Gmail account. Quite good about this again though is you can probably hotspot these as well. I'm flying by the seat of my pants now, so group the places by so let's say interesting, style by data column. So what we're going to do, I'm going to open up that file again and make a new map for you. So let's open up this postcodes again, and we'll put in a confidence, a level of confidence, perhaps, you know, or how hot it is to trot. Who knows? So let's insert oops, let's do that again. Insert there, and we'll put in here confidence. So I'm always 100%. So we'll mark that, first of all, we'll mark that up as a percentage. So we'll have me as 100%. Oh, of course, I didn't have anything for Angie. Yeah, confidence 100, 75, 50, 25. Let's see if that now works. So we'll save it and close it. Let's make a new map. So we'll give this just a spurious name in here. We'll call it confidence, so we know. You should be able to do something with this data. It seems pretty pointless having symbology. And we might be able to change their colours based on their confidence, so you'll be able to see them easily. So go for postcode, go for name. That'll import it all. And let's see what we can do. And by the way, I'm dumping everything into it because these blue place markers look a bit hidden in here. So, you know, we could go and manually edit these. You know, you can go in here and change their color and change their icon. That really works well. You know, you could pick any icon you like. So, for instance, the coast to coast ride down here, I had bike shops marked in with a picture of a bike. It's nice and easy. So let's go and I can't remember what it is I was doing. There was something I wanted to do in there. Now, why couldn't I see it? Let's have a look. Wow. Export this to Google Earth. Interesting. Individual styles, that's what I was trying to do, wasn't it? So based on their confidence, I would like to range this. So I could do this as labels by confidence. Interesting. What have I got now? You can see I've got different colours. Not quite what I wanted. Perhaps I want this on range. Now we're going from colours, so I could do a hot to cold. One would hope you could edit these. It'd be nice to have a you know, 100% being red. And you can see how 25% over here is less of a red. So that's quite nice. Can I do this black to white? Yes, I can. Again, they're hiding themselves somewhat. But you can see you can do that kind of thing. Now, that is a very GIS kind of thing. And you can see it's put a legend on here for me as well. 100 to 100. Oh, maybe we need to think about ranging these a bit better. But you get there. Hopefully you get the idea, John. You know, Google, you know, some of this Google stuff is really, really useful. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. It's easy. Oh, a couple of things just popped into mind here, John. Labels. You can see my name here, Ian, Angie, Jeff is in there somewhere, probably hidden by Angie, and Ellie Wiggin down here. Well, things you can pick, whatever you like as the label in here. So again, for you, a company name would be good. But also, you get a much higher choice of base map than you do in normal Google Maps. So everything looks a bit hidden in here. So if you pick one of these other styles, you can see things start to pop a little. They start to jump out at you and you can start to see things. So you have all these different style of maps. So obviously satellite's going to be pretty useless, but one of these wishy-washy ones could be quite good because you can see how easy it is. And by the way, I just changed Ellie's here by editing and then putting in a different icon. You can just go with the default icon if you wish. It's up to you. Just thought I'd add that in at the end. All right, mate. Cheers.